Well, hi there. My name is Jay Arrett, founder and chief officer of Awesomeness at themarketingspot.com, which is a resource and education center for small business owners and entrepreneurs, empowering them with marketing knowledge. We turn entrepreneurs into marketers. And I just wanted to give you this personal video here today. I'm at my home office, and thus you see the light coming from this side right here, kind of highlighting one side of my face as I look out at my backyard here from my home office. But I'm creating this personal video because I just wanted to go into a little bit more detail about my current premium webinar offering, and I'm excited about it. It's how to do your own direct mail campaign on a limited budget. Now, I'm doing this webinar not because of what I sell, because in my business, I'm in the knowledge business and I teach entrepreneurs. So I'm not married to any specific tactic or technique. What I am married to is giving entrepreneurs the information necessary to make them successful in marketing. So I've got nothing to hype here. This is no hype. This is not the latest fad or techniques. I'm not selling you any other service other than your purchase of this webinar to teach you how to do a direct mail campaign. Now, I've used direct mail campaign many times over the years for my clients and for myself. And so over the years, I've developed this kind of blueprint on how to do direct mail for local small businesses. And that's what I'm going to share with you in this webinar. And I've developed this over the years by doing these direct mail campaigns for clients. And what I've come to realize is the most cost-effective way for local small businesses to do direct mail is to use oversized postcards. So we're going to focus a lot on oversized postcards in the webinar. So why do I think direct mail works? It's not that direct mail, the tactic or the technique works, because nothing by itself is a magic tactic or technique that works. Direct mail works if you use it right, and it could work. I mean, email could work too, although I think the effectiveness of email is somewhat diminished because of spam and because so many people are doing email these days. But it could be worse than email. It could be better than email. It depends on how you use it. I think it works mainly if you do it right because you control it. It is one of those things that you can really get in and get some tight control. It's highly targetable because you can choose a mailing list that targets people not just by demographics, not by age or gender, but also by interests, by job profession. And you can target geographically, yes, so you can target within a specific zip code and then break it down even more by job, by gender, I mean, there's just so many possibilities. The possibilities of mailing lists are endless, and I'll go into them a little bit more in detail in the webinar. But it's also controllable because you can control the costs on direct mail. You pick your budget for direct mail, and then you create your campaign around that budget. You can do as little direct mail as you want or as much direct mail as you want. With one client in the past, a few years ago, we targeted slightly more than 100 people for our direct mail campaign. That's right. We sent out, I think it was 120 or so postcards, oversized postcards, to 120 people, and we did it 4 times over the course of 2 months. And it worked. We had a very specific mission in mind, and it worked. So it's controllable. Your direct mail is controllable because of the mailing list, because you control the cost. Printing is very inexpensive right now. You can get quality printing very cheaply. The main thing you're going to have to worry about is the message, and that's with any advertising anyway. So during this webinar, I'm going to give you this blueprint on how to do your own direct mail campaign, do it on a limited budget, and really take control of your marketing. And then we'll get deep into how to create that message, how to create that offer that will get the people who receive your direct mail to take some action. So we'll go into all that in the webinar. And I'm a fan of direct mail right now because I think it's being largely abandoned in this age of digital marketing. There's so much hype around digital marketing right now, around email marketing, around social media marketing, that people are forgetting some of the tried and true methods of marketing. And one of those is direct mail. People still have mailboxes. People still get physical mail. And physical mail is important because people can pick it up, touch it, look at it. Yes, there is some junk mail, and yes, some of it gets thrown away. But I would suggest probably less of it gets thrown away than email gets deleted or caught in spam filters. So, especially if you use oversized postcards, because they're virtually impossible not to take a look at your message on an oversized postcard. So we'll get a little bit deeper into that. Okay, so I hope you'll go check out the details of my webinar. What we're going to teach you in the webinar, I'll teach you start to finish, lay out a blueprint. It's going to be a 75-minute webinar. The first 60 minutes will go just like this. We'll teach you how to do direct mail, start to finish. There's a downloadable workbook with worksheets, instructions on how to do everything yourself. If you decide that you want to get outside help to do your direct mail, such as using a graphic designer to help you lay it out, although I will give you a template to help you lay out your direct mail piece too, or if you want to work with a mailing house to purchase a mailing list, which I do recommend, and I'll go into more detail in the webinar on how you can do that. So there are a couple of different places that you can find out more about this webinar. One is from a brand new site I've created just for this webinar. It's called directmailwebinar.com, directmailwebinar.com. And also you can go to themarketingspot.com. Don't forget the THE, themarketingspot.com, and check under my premium webinars, under my webinar spot, and you will see the details on this premium webinar on how to do your own direct mail campaign. So I hope you'll join me. Right now we've got a special this week, $49. That's $30 off the registration price, and I'm also throwing in a free bonus registration that you can give to a friend. So really this week it's 2 for 1, $49, but you got to hurry up and check it out. So go to directmailwebinar.com or themarketingspot.com and check under the webinar spot. My name is Jay Ehret. Hey, thanks for watching, and check out more at themarketingspot.com.